Good morning, everyone. This is our last beauty bag of the month for the month of October. Let's take a look. I did open it. The other side, which is the prettiest side, I think, without this flap, that one has the label, so we're just gonna keep it on this one. I did not peek without you, but I did have to open it because sometimes the glue on that one is a little tricky or messy. So we have the October theme, of course, which is Halloween. We have a snake with the all-seeing eye right there, and as well as on the snake. We have another eye on the pull tag. Oh, okay. Has a little iris. We have a, just looking at the zipper, what color is the zipper, but you can't really see, but the inside is colorful. So as always, it matches the pull tag, but as always, it is contrasting, which is nice to see. So let's take a look at the little brochure. We have October. I do like the fact that they are putting the month on. Not sure if, why would they not do this for the BoxyCharm? I don't get it. They did a QR code for the BoxyCharm. If they are doing this for Ipsy, why not continue doing it for the BoxyCharm? So if you want to take a look, screenshot that. Just very strange, right? Because it's like, that means it's doable. So why won't you do it? Let me see. Okay, let's go through the items. So first things first, we have the Morphe brow pencil, correct? And the color is biscotti. Let me see the ingredients. It's super early. I got up just to do this. I'm trying to see the where the ingredients are. I think that this is what they are, but I'm not sure. Yeah, either I'm blind this morning or I'm not able to see where it says ingredients, but I think that's what it is. Nice color, biscotti. Interesting. I haven't heard that one yet. I guess a competition maybe to Anastasia Beverly Hills. The pencil is super slim. Let me see. Again, the end is a spoolie, and this one is the pencil himself or itself. I don't know how I feel about this. It's biscotti, but it looks gray. Not like taupey gray, but like gray. Like cement or like a, what do you call those? Cinder blocks. Um, if I said it right. But that looks gray, very gray. That's interesting. Haven't seen such a cool color. I'll have to take a look what they have. Just curious what kind of swatches they have on their website. I haven't, this is my first Morphe brow pencil. So interesting. Alrighty. Let's see what else they have in here. The next item is Prados, and this is Buildable Battle Mascara. And I think possibly this is my pick. After Hours Black. Just because the variety wasn't there. Here's the ingredients. And you can always use mascara, right? Mascaras always come in handy. We have a beautiful purple color, and this kind of similar to the packaging, which is kind of lilac, or yeah, I would call it lilac. Wanted to say pale pink, but no, looks lilac. I haven't had anything in this brand, so I cannot speak on the quality or whether it's any good. The next item is all moringa nourishing mask, and here's the ingredients once again. Okay, twice, 3 times a week. It is sealed, of course, which is lovely. And okay, I mean, so far so good. I'm just happy that the Morphe pencil is somewhat my color, right? It's not like super dark. This is a Sorosi Vita C Intense Serum. 1 ml. 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 1 And no ingredients, I don't think. Yeah, they just want you, but this is Korea. They just want you to go on their website and check out the ingredients yourself. And it's not sealed, but I don't want to use it just yet because I have a lot of open products that I have to finish. It's such a waste if I. Okay, we still have time. The expiration on this is 2027, so I certainly have enough time to um, come back to it once I'm done with mine. And the last item here is the, I'm gonna read it off back. I don't wanna mess it up. Let me see. Usually they have like the expiration on this 2028. Wow. Do we have any explanation? No, we do not. This is a foundation. Here's the makeup of it. Is there a color? I don't see a color, but okay, we're gonna try it. It's something Sheriff Beauty, Ashanta. Sunset beige is the color. Sunset beige is the color. That sounds like it's a little bit too dark for me. Sunset beige. And oh, it could be decent. Here's a little tube of it. And it is obviously clean. I haven't heard of this brand. This is different. Have not heard of it, but I'll have to Google it. Upside down. Here you go. And this is good until 2028. What are they putting in the mascara? I mean, I know that it's not natural product, so obviously they're already putting something in it, but 2028, that's a long time. That is a very long time. But this is it, you guys. So interesting. I'm not complaining because all the products are actually lovely. I do I'm gonna place it here because I have something else to review and I just wanna have space here. But I'm not complaining. This is a nice, certainly a nice bag. All the testers love the face mask. I will be using those. Those you feel like you have a lot until you start using them every single day. I haven't been using, if you check my empties sometimes. I haven't been using the face masks, and by the way, this is empty. But I haven't been using them a lot because my schedule changed at my job, and I have to get out early from home, and I just don't have the luxury of. I don't have to get out early. I can do it later, but that way I have more free time in the evenings to do other stuff. So because of it, I don't do the masks, the sheet masks often or at all on the weekdays. So I leave them only for the weekends or when I'm home or if there's a holiday. That's when I do those. So that is why there's less face masks on the empties. Before I go, I do want to mention something, and it's I did show a video of it. It was a separate video on the Makeup by Mario. Just wanted to put my last 2 cents in it, and I'm gonna be quiet about these. So just to remind you, these were the brushes, and it came in this little case. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4.5, 5 inches is the size of the case. Here it's even smaller, but I did want to get the brushes and I put them all together with the travel brushes as well as the regular brushes. And I'm gonna just mention it one last time, my thoughts on them. So this is the regular brush. Hold on, I'm trying to do, okay, I think this is good. These are, no, I'm messing something up. Hold on. I'm gonna do it off camera. No, I did everything right, almost. So these are the travel brushes from this case. And I mean, they're not bad. We compared, if you take a look at maybe I'll link it up top, maybe not, but you can go back on the video where I did the unboxing of these brushes. And sorry, I had to stop for a second. That was the pause. A break in the video because of my neighbor, but I did the unboxing of these brushes and I did talk about them and compare them to the bristles of the regular brushes, which are these. So they're very similar. Now, my thought was, are these really travel brushes. So these are nice, same bristles, somewhat the same. Some of them are actually bigger than the regular brushes. My thoughts are these, and I try to look at it different ways. For me personally, this is smaller than this. This is, you see how my knuckle is actually more closed on this rather than this. So for me personally, this would be easier to travel with. And I'll be a devil's advocate. I'll say that I would rather have these as travel brushes and these at home brushes. Why? Because the handle is almost the same. If you delete, let's say, the bottom brush, right? Take any handle. They are almost the same. Not much difference in there. I don't count that half an inch that you're missing. It's really not that big of a deal. But when I'm at home, I do use a brush cup to keep my brushes. And with the dual-ended brushes, you're gonna kind of, my OCD will not allow me to put them in the brush cup, because the bottom, no matter which way you put it in, obviously I'm gonna put in with the bigger bristles or bigger head with the top on like this rather than upside down, because these are smaller, right? So at home, I would never put these in the brush cup because I would not want to ruin the bristles, and I would want to be careful. So I would lay them down, right? I would just lay them down, which, what do? You usually do this when you're in a hotel, when you're traveling, when you don't have all the flexibility that you might have at home. And I would lay them down on the towel. With these, you would put in the actual cup. So these would actually be good. I think I said actually too many times. Please ignore that. But I would put these in a cup because these are easier to maintain like this, rather than, yes, you can put them in a towel, of course, like all the other brushes. But so these are my thoughts on the brushes. They're good brushes. Obviously, there's no difference between these brushes and these brushes. But I'm just iffy on the travel point of it, right? Are they really travel? Because yes, you can take, these are good. Also, when you travel, they give you like those lower, kind of like lower glasses in the bathroom. And if you have plenty of them, or if you have enough of them, you technically can place these in there. And if the higher handle brushes would fall out or kind of be unruly in the cup, these shorter ones might actually stay in. But I do think this is much bulkier than this. And you can agree to disagree, but just my 2 cents. So I would love both sets, but in my situation, I would switch out and I would use these at home. Oh, I'm sorry, these during the travel because of the dual-ended parts, and they're just easy to lay down, and they are I'm just trying to see if they would fit into the, I mean, they would crookedly fit into this, sure. And then these I would use at home with my makeup cup or mug or whatever you use for your brushes. Just for the hell of it, let me see if the regular brushes fit. I know that I put them all together, but I didn't close the case, so I just want to see if they would fit. Yeah, they would fit, except for this one. So unless maybe if I don't put it inside, no. So this is the bigger one. This would not fit, but these are fine. I do have another brush, which is, what's the name of it? F2. So the F2 is similar. It can fit somehow with F4, but not really. So no, you cannot use this brush case. That's what I was hoping for. You cannot use this brush case for regular brushes. It would just not be a good fit. But okay. But yeah, so just wanted to kind of get my thoughts on these because, like I said, I think they're awesome brushes, but a little bulky. And if you do compare, all these numbers are on these brushes. The only one that's not is the F2, but there's similar ones. So this is just the bigger one. I think this is the chunkiest. But this is the only one, the F2, that's not in here with all the other ones. For some reason, he left out the F2 because I think it would go overboard and make it this set a little bulky than what he wanted. So yeah, these are my thoughts. Let me set this aside so that I can do a thumbnail later on. But let me hide this. If you have any questions or comments, please write below. If you just want to say hi, and I'll say hi back. Thank you guys for watching. I think there might be another video on the beauty makeup. Otherwise, I will be coming back to the regular vlogs. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.